What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to teach you how to do a dum dum on your wakeboard off the kicker at the cable park. Before attempting the dum dum, the tricks you're going to want to already know how to do are basically just a front roll, toe side, backside 180, toe side, backside 360, and just really having all these tricks as dialed as possible. And if you have all of that, it's going to make this trick a lot easier. If you don't know how to do these tricks already, I will have a tutorial on my channel already for all of them. So if you are interested in those, go check them out. The approach you're going to want to take for the dum dum is going to be pretty much exactly the same as a Tootsie Roll. You're going to want to be just on the opposite side of the cable as the kicker. You are approaching while rolling progressively onto a medium edge in towards the kicker. You could edge slightly harder than the Tootsie Roll if you want to help you get a little bit more pop and have a little bit more time in the air. So a medium edge would be great, or a little bit harder than that would be great also. Now that you're on that medium edge in towards the kicker, last second before you approach the kicker, you're going to want to back off that edge slightly while also dropping your rear hand at the same time. You're going to need to be nice and low at the bottom of the kicker, and as you're getting closer and closer towards the top of it, you're going to want to be giving it a solid push while standing taller and taller as you get closer to the top to get that maximum pop. And as you're leaving the kicker, you're going to need to throw yourself in sort of that front roll motion to really initiate the flip of this trick. Now that you've initiated that front roll motion off the top of the kicker, just as you're leaving the top of the kicker, this is going to be exactly like the Tootsie Roll from the initial point you leave the top of the kicker. You're going to look over your rear shoulder while ripping the handle to your lower back to initiate that toe side, backside 360 while doing your front roll. You rip the handle to your lower back while looking over your rear shoulder to get the momentum of that spin initiated. What you're going to need to do next is make sure that you're looking for that handle as early as possible with your rear hand so you can get that handle in that hand as fast as you possibly can, because once it is in this hand, the trick is going to almost unwind the spin on autopilot. And as you're flipping and you're unwinding that spin, you're going to almost be able to spot your landing through the entire trick. The handle is in your rear hand, you're looking over your rear shoulder, and you're unwinding the first half of the trick, which is a Tootsie Roll. Instead of just stopping at 180, you're gonna need to make sure you're keeping this handle close and ripping it all the way back over to your front hip again to get that handle back in your front hand. You've been spotting your landing the entire way through the trick. Bend your knees on impact and just ride away on your toes. Also, it is possible to handle pass too early on this trick, which sometimes results in your board running into the rope or you getting stuck upside down, so you might land on your head or your back. You can totally get away with it sometimes, but if you wait until you actually are barely leaving the top of the kicker and start ripping the handle, then this lowers the likelihood of you actually running into the rope, and you'll definitely crash a lot less hard if you just wait that extra millisecond longer to rip the handle. But every single person is different, so handle passing early might work out for you, and it just doesn't really work out for me. So if my technique isn't really working for you, I wouldn't be afraid to try it out. I'm going to give you a brief summary of the entire dum dum trick. You're going to need to be just on the opposite side of the cable as the kicker you are approaching. Roll onto a nice progressive medium edge in towards the kicker. If you want to get yourself a little bit more pop, maybe edge a little bit harder if you want to. As you're approaching the kicker, just before it, you're going to need to drop your rear hand while also flattening out at the same time. Make sure you're nice and squatted, and as you're getting closer and closer towards the top of the kicker, you're going to want to be fully extended and giving it a nice solid push off the top of the jump to get maximum pop, while at the same time throwing yourself forward in that front roll momentum. You're also going to need to be ripping the handle into your lower back as early as possible as you've left the kicker, while also looking over your rear shoulder to get that backside 360 momentum started during your flip. Also, once you've started to do this, you're gonna need to take your rear hand and look for that handle as early as possible, because once that handle is in your rear hand, this trick is gonna sort of unwind itself on autopilot. You're gonna be able to almost spot your landing throughout the entire backside 360. Instead of just doing a backside 180 like a Tootsie Roll, keep that handle close. Make sure you rip it all the way back around towards your front hip. Grab back on with your front hand, bend your knees on impact, and just ride away on your toes. That's how you do the Dum Dum. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment below on what kind of tricks you guys wanna learn next and what kind of wakeboarding videos you guys wanna see next. And remember, I'll be uploading a wakeboarding video every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.